Wagwan guys, welcome to X-Files. This is The Couch. I am joined by the one, the only, the legendary. Pam pam pam.
OT, yeah, I go by the name Elvis Otino, but I prefer you calling me OT. So yeah, I'm happy to be here with Monday on this amazing couch, ready to introduce some very serious topics, but we'll make it fun for you, so at least tusiboeke.
Definitely, definitely. Sasa,
Yeah.
discover we are being run by a madman. What saith you?
Unaona na shake kichwa, unaona tu na shake kichwa.
Let me say the following. Let me say the following. It was giving, let me say the following. Nakwambia hata swali haijaisha. You know Linus? Let me say nakwambia the anger that was cruising through my veins that day. Hata sikuwa naweza handle.
Imagine umenirudisha back hapo your place.
Imagine.
Hadi ndo maana sasa una tu sura iko calm tu nikifikiria whatever to say next.
Ati, Your Excellency, are you aware that a 12-year-old boy
Shot how many times?
8 times
Jibu yake ilikuwa gani? Hebu waambie wasikie.
is he dead?
Right?
People are shot once, twice, they die on the spot.
8 times.
8 times.
8
is he
times.
dead? Ati 6 people died in Gidhura.
And hapo ndo unajua we are dealing with someone who doesn't give a fuck.
Are you mad?
He doesn't care.
Are you? Ati, that's you always thought I was a liar. Kenyans are asking, when will you stop lying? But you always said I was lying before I even got into office.
And
Excuse me, what?
alafu one thing I really loved ni venye how Citizen was trying to kumpatia like let's go back to what you said.
Akijaribu tu.
And now, and this guy was answering, mimi tulikuwa inanibo, alikuwa anajibu answers za questions zenye hata hajaulizwa. How do you move from someone being shot to mambo sijui na education? Like it doesn't make
plausible
sense.
deniability. Unaona venye mtu anakuwa trained for kitu inaitwa aje? Deposition. Venye unakuwa trained for deposition with your lawyers.
Yeah, I know.
Ukipata tu nini, focus on this. Ukijaribu.
Don't go like usiende to some.
Ile song ya don't go wazana nini.
But me one thing kenye iliniuma sana is that this guy he doesn't want to take accountability. The fact that unaona ile siku he first called us criminals. Akiwa anga. The next day, our children and our sons and daughters. And I was like,
which one is it?
Why? Alafu, unajua one thing.
Why are you so two-faced?
Mi penye naona watu wanatucheza like they're playing us. How does the president anaanza kuongea then the deputy talks after? Hiyo inaonyesha venye tu these people are not together. Alafu, wameanza blame game. Sasa usulisikia alikuwa anasema ati he didn't give any orders to the police. I mean, who is in control? Who is in charge?
Who is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces?
Like, I'm like, they did their own.
On their own accord.
Hawa watu wanatudanganya. And me, like, I was so pissed.
Hey.
So, cause sai, like, alafu, like, the previous protests, people were saying that goons were not being even hata wakuwa wanaapproachiwa na hao makarao. Like, peaceful protesters no walikuwa wanakuwa targeted, while these people were looting and stealing and nothing was being done. And you're telling me, hapa, we have a government. We don't have a government. Haifai kuwa hivyo, baby.
Cause like, kuna hii song, inaitwa Mungu 4. Unaniuliza nini? Unaniambia nini?
Unataka kutuambia nini?
Like, there is nothing to shuka to anguka nayo, okay? You know the song.
Not me seeing on Twitter Darlene akisema this is an opportunity of a lifetime. There was no president when Yashai held like an X space. Like, do we give a shit about it?
Opportunity of a lifetime is securing our land from taxes.
I know.
Is making us not have period poverty in the 21st century. It's us having food to eat. Unga imeshuka for almost 4 years now. It is 200. Kila siku the bay of fertilizer. I reduce the bay of fertilizer.
Kwanza zingine zinaibiwa overseas. Zingine zinaibiwa hata zifiki kwa nini?
Which unga is cheap? Excuse me, sir. When was the last time you ate ugali? Because it's giving what's it called?
Kwanza,
Bolognese.
one thing
this man.
mention something in you, like literally, you guys, me by that up, I don't want to even to check mambo ya land. Do you know, I went to a high school where, na msicheke by the way, hii si story funny. People used to pay school fees with farm produce. Like instead of giving cash, someone would decide, wacha nilete gunia mahindi ama gunia marago, my study. I have to tell me, you want our land to be on lease whereby if we don't manage to pay, it can be auctioned.
Can be taken.
You want to take something that has been in the family for almost even 100 years.
My ancestral home.
Surely.
My great-grandfather was buried here. My grandfather, my cousin who did not marry, went to be buried there. Suppose.
Never heard of that.
Like,
hatujaisikia kitu kayo. You like literally.
What is happening? It's giving modern slavery. Because slaves ndio hawananga land. Slaves ndio hawananga say on their government. Slaves ndio hawananga like any autonomy on how they are ruled. Tofauti yao na sisi ni?
Hakuna. And the fact that I think these people are really intimidated. And one thing I really love is the unity that Kenyan youths have. Gen Z, by them mnafanya kitu poa.
Sana.
Yoni kitu poa. And these people are scared. That's why unaona, like they are going even mambo ya abduction tuliachanga lini surely. In this era we are still abducting people.
I remember too the stories from my dad.
Yeah, hizo ni vitu za kitambo, like sometimes vitu zingine lazili happen before emergency wengine wazaliwe.
So
alafu they experiencing now.
Is it progress or regression?
What's the
direction we're going
back? Alafu me, like there was this talk in the Senate where they were discussing about whatever, how the country should move forward. And this person mentioned, like unaonanga an MP alikuwa anauliza question, how does an MP afford to have like a car worth 48 million shillings? Where do you get such money? And mind you, siko ubaya, I mean people can rise from
multiple sources of income.
I know, but
the math isn't mathing. Let me audit the books, okay? Last year, when you came to, not last year, 2 years ago, ukikuja kuomba kura, you didn't have clothes. You just had a vision of changing the place you are from, right? You had a burden for the people. 2 years down the line, kwani ulikuwa una manifest aje ukiface which mountain? Because sahi uko pake, you are bowling, you are rolling with 4-wheel drives, and now all of a sudden we don't matter. We put you there. Why are you biting the hand that fed you?
One thing is the fact that how do you go una vote yes, yet watu wako wanakuambia useme no. Like I don't get this. Like sielewi. Alafu imagine the president kwa hiyo nini ya that interview where they had like where is he being interviewed, alisema ati will look back and those people who voted yes
will be the heroes.
The heroes. Heroes where?
Heroes of what? Of Gotham.
Heroes where?
Please, bombo clad.
Because the same people who you expect us to think are heroes walisimama nyuma yako wakiklap when you withdraw.
Cheeks. Our heroes who are supposed to provide pads for kids in high school made 15,000 billboards across Nairobi with her face and red in the background.
So tukisema ilikuwa ni cloud chase, that lady, what's her name?
Gloria or
oh my god. And the way like your time hata nilikuwa nasema I won't lie. Me your time nilikuwa naona yes I know you are trying to send an agenda.
The worst part is she's nominated. Like this woman didn't even face the ballot. Yeah. Yani watu ndio wali decide.
And she deserves everything. She deserves everything that watu wanasema kumuhusu, because I mean that's like
pinch her softly the way you are pinching her cheeks.
The biggest one, because when ulikuwa unajifanya ati you're complaining how girls are suffering, you know.
Yeah,
tunasema nyuma this person
pioneer wa kusafa. Because what do you mean the price of pads itakuwa increased na 35%? Sasa kama sai venye tuko sai, kuna mama ananyesha kwa mattress, anafunga mattress juu haizifikia bei ya pads. Tukisha pass finance bill and then alafu the thing that was not making sense to me was you're saying we don't have the capacity to borrow anymore, but you're justifying your trips on those places ati those trips were not in vain. It's not opulence, it's not extravagance. Nikienda huku nilirudi kama nimeomba 200 billion. Nikienda pale niliomba 120 million. Na sasa shida ni kuomba ama shida ni wewe ndio lazima uende uombe.
Na hata ukiomba, hii pesa hatuioni penye inaenda.
Tunaona
shida, like we are not seeing where it's going. We are not seeing where it's going. I mean, the government is exposing itself.
Tunasikia tu.
Mnaji expose by the you think you are not smart.
Ukiona vyaelea.
You are vimeundwa. They say that. Na trust you me, that's all the truth. Because Mimi, like, anasema he can account for every trip he has gone to, but are they necessary? Let's just look at that. Lazima uende. Because Sasa, I mean,
si usiende your trip to Jenge Road.
To Jenge, because you're using a lot of money.
Usiende your trip.
Because I saw another Senate saying that there are some MPs whereby they're like, see, these people are stealing from Kenyans, Now they're stealing, instead hata tuseme like, they usually say give back to the community. These people are stealing, yet the investments zinakuja. Yes, I understand. They're building apartments along Kilimani, making billions. Yet hata huwezi build hata hospitality for the people who voted you in. It's so sad. This story by the more we talk about it, the more
realize you get aggravated. Because the enigma for me is, how do ballots time ya election reach interior? Yani uko ndani, primary school haijajengwa for 2 years.
I know.
Ballot itafika, clerks watafika, au wase wote watafika. As soon as tumevote.
Ni hivyo.
Hatuna pesa by the way. Wejua hatuna pesa.
That's it.
Mimi nakushow hatuna. Interns wa medicine wame strike for ages. Sijui nurses ages. Wewe trip 2 moja ya kwenda America kukiss white people's bums 200 million.
It's very sad, honestly.
200 million na kuna class hawana blackboard.
One thing kenye mimi nilikuwa nasema, unajua when Uhuru was telling us that like this guy is dangerous.
Bana.
Mbona like this person worked close with this guy and he knew what we were getting ourselves. And that's why ndo mtu aende kusimama na ongea their local dialect akiwon watu. Trust me, that thing was very serious. That was very serious.
But we didn't see it coming and now this is where we are at. Should we regret and be like, oh, we should have? No. We are dealing with what we have now. And let me tell you, one thing's for sure. Zakayo atashuka.
Itabidi.
Juu hiyo nayo.
Itabidi cause
asidhani ati we are in charge. We are in charge. You can't say
you are our servants. Sisi you want anataka kutufanya sisi ndio anataka ku reverse. Sisi ndio tukue servants.
There's this video that my friend Goofy did. Alieka footage ya the whole maandamano hiyo time tulikuwa tuna reject finance bill, and he captured how people were aggravated, how people were angry. There was this man alikuwa amebeba kiti. Kasema hata wacha niweke chini. Mimi ndo mwenye kiti. Si wao.
Like,
mimi.
We elected you guys to work for us. Like, not the other way. We didn't elect you to wafanyie kazi. Because that's how you're making things look like.
They brought it up to him. They said, are you aware Kenyans want you to not be in power anymore? They are saying Ruto must go. That's the hashtag.
He must.
Do you know his response? We have opinions. We are working according to the constitution. We are ruled by the rule of law. Fuck you and your rule of law, nigga.
Rule of law in saa zingine mnaenda against it. Like deployment.
If the rule of law is not working to us, according to the constitution, I, as the people, have all sovereign power. You remember that person was saying the people may.
Sisi ndio kusema, by the way, you guys.
And I feel may. And this time we are maying. So let the record show this is the time where sisi ndio wenye kiti, and we want you.
And if it's not now, hakuna siku ingine, by the way. But if we let this thing slide, by the ni hivyo tu, by the
tutajiblame. Slide. You know, when our parents were growing up, they were ruled by kina Moi, kina Kenyatta, and then they had witnessed, like before that, their parents were under the colonial whatever. So they were suppressed. Yani wao, hakuna kusay your rights, you just take it as it is. Then comes Gen Zs, who studied betrayal in the city, Mstaikimea. I'm telling you, we were prepped for
because most of these leaders ni wako na tumbo but hawashibi. Like, come on guys.
The cloth was cut according to our size. So kama ni sai, sema wapi, tuko on deadly.
Alafu, have you I also wanted to kuambia say kuna some things I was looking up online. Na nikaona the way things are happening. First of all, the way they want to kufanya protest zetu zikaenza ufala. First of all, kuna arrest and detention. Hizo mambo za kuabductiwa watu. That's the first step. I want you guys to be alert so that hizi vitu zikihappen,
ilikuwa sema ni goons ndio wana fight, alafu ina rule out all the peaceful protests. Because picketing iko mandated in the law. If you're not happy with something, picket. Then the government do the due diligence and make things right. Have we seen any results?
No.
We are just seeing yapa.
Alafu you want to tell us that you unataka kutuwekea nini space to discuss. We have not seen any actions. Tumekuwa tukisema we want this and this. I'm fine. It doesn't make sense.
Hadi wewe give us something.
So you guys, these are 4 steps the way the government will try to it's called state intimidation. So first kuna arrest and detention.
Exactly.
The second one kuna spreading propaganda. The third one is fake diplomacy and full frontal assault. So kwa hapo arrest and detention hizi tumekuwa mkiona ati watu tushaona. Spreading propaganda ni kitu wameanza you guys are so desperate hadi mnaambia goons wakuja watu haribie vitu zenye tunafanya. We are trying to who said the record straight and just trying to voice our rights.
Say we don't like how you're governing us. You are stealing from us, you are lying to us, and we want some actions. And then we go to the streets to say that. We go to the streets and they say, excuse me, sir, no, this finance bill, it's gonna kill us 2 years from now. Whatever you're doing, it's gonna kill us. We bring a state debate with our top tier journalists. You give us nothing. Now you want us to go to a space and talk about what?
We haven't hatujaona action yoyote. Unataka tuongele nini? Unajua if there was an action done we can start from there. Okay, hii imefanyika hivi. So what's the next step? We are not seeing that.
I mean, seeing nothing.
Mimi hata mimi watu wanataka kujonio kitu sijui mnataka kwenda kusikiza nini what that guy has to say.
It's giving a toxic relationship where this is what I want. These are my boundaries, these are my mandates. Unasema babe sawa, I got you. Kidogo, the business we opened together imechwez. The money we kept in the safe hakuna. Alafu unakuona Diani ukienda raha fest.
Uko summertime unajibomba.
With another yangs. Please.
How do you explain that? Because I feel like the government has been exposed.
Alafu unaniambia we need to talk.
The government has been exposed to the level sai amwezi jificha. You can try to paint it to look different way, but sai people. The good thing here the world inaona by there. Wanaona vile mnatufanyia and it's not fair.
You exposed your soft underbelly and now we know.
But have you seen this video making rounds about this medical personnel who was trying to
oh my God, was trying to say ati nawasaidia hadi nyinyi ati enda tu tutawaua hata wengine.
Oh my God. What
okay, so we are normalizing killing and you still have the audacity and the thorax to say the police worked on their own.
You are lying.
Criminal.
You are lying. Mimi kwanza wale wenye nenda kuprotest mbele ICC wakisema reopen your case. Aki please. Sijui Mungu to make it happen because I mean we are having this person alikuanga I don't know how that case went because this literally he's calling us criminals when we know who is the
Look
criminal.
At the pot calling the kettle black. Who is the criminal?
Unasemanga when you point to hivi literally is that 4 fingers pointing at you and wewe Unatupoint na moja, but the 3 others are pointing at you because you know who's the real criminal.
I gotta hand it to him. He finessed us good.
Because hapo
Rachel Ruto.
Walai.
Siku blame. Najua mbona uliingia box. Hey! This man finessed us good. I mean, yani unaona it's giving the same like analogy naweza ipea ni unajua kuna Morium dangerous kwa base. But because he's a bad boy, you get excited. You're like, oh my god.
Gangster, huyu atakuwa nani?
Bad boys ain't no good.
I know.
But good boys ain't no fun. So you're like, I like you. Let me go and be a masochist to myself and court death. Si watu wamekufa.
Walai.
Si wamekufa.
Tuseme tu ukweli. Like these
what
people,
you see is what you get.
They are killing us and they are not accountable.
I am telling you.
One thing, umeona hiyo publisher DCI may post like
if he was a gang leader somewhere in Compton, he would be having a very successful business. Because he is cut to the
Nani amesema is not a gang leader.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like this man, oh my god.
But this is fair.
You need a different level of crazy to be moving like he is. But what I'm saying is, we're not taking
it. When kama tumemshtua kidogo. Because unajua it can be just a front. He's just pulling a front kujionyesha like, oh, he doesn't. But trust you me, whatever we are doing,
he's shaking
he's shaking. You could even see in that interview, you can tell body language.
The amount of, let me say the following. Number 1, the housing program. Unga, fertilizer. No, excuse me, babes. It's not about unga, fertilizer. You are stealing from us and we can see it. And you are lying to us and we can see it. And now we are saying, no, it's not, we don't want that.
We don't want.
Fuck the unga, fuck the housing bill. Listen, you're taking our land, you're taking our money, you're taxing us out of our lives and we don't want it. You know what? Fuck whatever you have to say, get the fuck out of office. That's what we are saying.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Shuka na hiyo nini? Finance bill. Pio shukanga tu kienda. Zaka au shuka. Like I mean.
Angukan.
Mira nashinda unalalangaje ukifikiria tu watu wanakuita Zakayo. Alafu I saw this post.
I know I'm called Zakayo. Okay. Get down from the tree then, babes.
There was this blog site like was saying that he at CG10 like he was ranked as one of the influential like leaders in Africa. Where your own country hates the like what people don't
which
like you.
Influence ati hakuna any there's nothing
Mono
like
kuna influence nje na hapa kwenye people they don't even want anything to do with you. Come on, I mean.
Mimi watu nahurumia.
East West home is the best, but wewe kwako home atukutaki. Hata irende tu uko influential, uende tu kiendaga usiairudi like we are okay.
Like
we are okay.
With the money you have garnered, just go travel.
Go build a life
you seem
outside.
to have a knack for traveling. Go do that. You do you. Enjoy yourself.
Because being here unatutesa tu ya bure like tulikufanyia nini? And being that this person hajatoka from a background of people having money, like he should be the most understanding person ever. But unataka ufike kwa hiyo cheo na unataka kutuibia ni kama
what happened to bottom up?
Atuambie.
What happened to wheelbarrow?
What happened to Hustler Nation? Yo! Do you know they killed a mama mboga? Ulikuwa unashinda ukisema mama mboga in those your campaigns. Yet your police killed an innocent mama mboga during your Githurai. That was very sad.
It's the kid.
I know, like mtoto amekufanya. Alafu unajua hapo you cannot say at it was not like it was an accident. 8 bullet shots on a kid. Yo, it's intentional. You cannot tell me that was accident.
Apologized for anything.
Exactly. And that's what pisses Kenyans a lot because you're not taking accountability of what you've done. At least ungekuwa tunasema enyewe hapo tulikosea, you're not. It's just blame game and it's just making people angry. Mi by the way unanibo. Mi unanibo by the way. Let's nikuambie unanibo. Unabo by the way.
Because like unadu.
Alafu umesikia they want to kuna story ingine hii si mambo na finance bill na NHIF already haitusaidii. They want to shift it to hii mambo sijui shift something. And if I'm telling you according to shift and how it's supposed to operate, my friend, tutaumia. These people, tunarudi back to where people are slavery. You don't have a life. Are we going to break our backs for something that we are not even going to enjoy?
It's giving slavery. Neo-colonialism.
To work, tufanye job, and we'll never enjoy our fruits of labor. What kind of nonsense is this?
I thought...
This is some bullshit, by the way.
Like, visionaries are people who actually saw the life, went through the life, and want to, like, alleviate people's lives from the life. Sasa wewe, unataka kuniambia umekuwa pake miaka kama 10, 20, uko na kifua sana. Calm down, my
Calm down. Tulia. I mean,
it has to reach a point where you say, enough is enough.
Mimi na wewe unaonekana jebu. Unaona vile alikuwa na complain, unaona the way they were complaining, wanasema ati kama you don't come from generation wealth, huwezi make ati he was trying to picture himself ati kama mtu ametoka humble background. Humble background anazafanyia watu hivi sure you. Let's just be honest. Because now what you're trying to do, you're trying to be at the same level as the Jomos. Because now umepata chance ya kufanya hivyo and you're not like hata senator alikuwa anasema yes unaweza kula but kula na adabu. Usikule na kiburi venye
kula na adabu.
Because I mean regardless these people still
we usually feel like we usually say ati you will pay for your sins in hell or in heaven, blah blah blah, the whole shebang.
Wallahi.
It's all here.
Kitakuramba hadi ushanga. Mimi kwanza
and thoroughly.
Mimi nahurumia.
Because every celebrated governance is a governance that meant something to the people, that did something for their people. What have you done? It's been 2 years, my guy.
What legacy
what
are you building?
What do you have to show for it? Because really? If 2 years in and we are already tired, tunataka ushuke.
Because mimi unajua when people elected these girls, like okay, me I won't lie, me sikuwa nataka kumsengie kwa hiyo seat. And when he like when he apparently he won, nilikuwa like okay, let's see, maybe
why was his winning attached to someone losing their hand?
Tuambieni ukweli.
Mtu aliuliwa na you remember what was his name? Msando.
Yeah.
Haya. Tukawachana nayo, tukachill tu, tukajifanya wajinga. We chilled. Then now, kidogo, 2 years later, after pinga your finance bill that you claim will have consequences, juu ya kupingwa, unatuambia nini? Watch this space. There are sijui what stadia built in blah blah blah.
Waambie zote hata aziseme.
Hamnyemnyemnye. Fertilizer angao. Akiana ngoa. Yani tu upuzi tu. In 2 years. Alafu unatuambia watch this space. Buddha.
Hata kama ulikuwa unasema
you messed with the wrong one.
Hata kama alikuwa anasema times ahead bana. Like
no, if there are tough times ahead, haven't they been tougher since you got into power?
And mind you, these taxes that you want to impose, like they are new taxes, meaning that zile zingine bado ziko, unatuongezea zingine. It's like when yule madam alisema you are milking a dead cow. Where do you expect to get that milk from?
If this man was president time ya COVID. Imagine if he was president time ya COVID.
Imagine. Wewe tufikiria, to take a moment and fikiria.
Just take a moment.
Fikiria tu.
Think if he was president time ya COVID, tungeti. Sai kuna hiyo inflation ya after COVID and he's now president. Tunati proper. Tunataka tungoje kuinflate zaidi ndio to T times 5. Uongo.
Because I understand. Alafu unajua alisema kwanza kuna kitu alisema alinibo. At if you reject this finance bill, we'll have to borrow 1 trillion.
Sasa Yeah.
That hiyo tu peke yake ni hasira. Like unatuambia by the tunaongeza deni na mtalipa.
But you know,
like this guy unajua like I don't know what he's trying to like kufanya ama what do you want to get away with because whatever you are doing
Alexander the Great. Kulikuwa
let me
na
look
David,
at something hapa kwanza.
Kulikuwa na Solomon. Kuna great leaders, Hitler. Kuna huyu msee wa Libya mwenye aliuliwa na government, Gaddafi.
I know.
Wote walishuka. My brother.
So this is just the beginning. Unafikiria ati tumefika mwisho just because I'm introduced goons, unafikiria ati tumeachana nayo.
Who the fuck do you think you is?
This, okay, I'm going to read a sentiment by this guy called Moses Kuria, CS for Public Service. Alisema, it's not sustainable to have 900,000 public servants from both levels of government consume 1.1 trillion annually, which is equivalent to 47% of national revenues, leaving the rest of 54 million Kenyans with 53% with a debt serving and deployment to cater for. Like, look at the ratio. Uwezi niambia 900,000 are consuming or like 1.1 trillion.
Yani you are just living
Hiyo ni 43, hiyo ni 43. Alafu hii 50 unaangalia namba 900, the rest of the 54
Sasa
Kenyans 53 tunatumia 53 hapo surely. Hata sasa mkisema mnadropi ati the money is supposed to like go to the office of sijui
the deputy's
wife and the president's wife's office and the deputy for what? Watu watatukua elect. Mnawapatia pesa ya nini?
Iko na ofisi. Charlene, enda tu ushuke braids. What's happening? Coming from someone in a good wig. Thank you. Shuka braids, babe. It's giving Pikmisha.
I know. Like just me sikuwa na hii nini
like
yote. See must by the like
down.
Sometimes si lazima uwe relevant. Like you can just exist na pia.
What was the speech for?
Tuambie. Come on.
Cause like I know first daughters are usually for the cause. Like wanasaidia watu wako jigas infested, watu wako na cleft, you know the people who are born with cleft teeth, kufanya hizo restruction surgeries, help rural urban areas. Wewe, you decided your office is to campaign for your father who's already in office. And we are paying tax to get you paid. Higher. The rest of your family, your brothers and sisters, are owning multi-billion-dollar companies, milking us dry. And you think we don't know?
Alafu, there was this thing that really saddened me. Like I was going through TikTok, alafu nikona Madam Flani akisema, you know how we grew up knowing that education is a key to life. Please, the leaders that watu wenye nani ameka kama advisors, watu wako close by, are the people who are champion education is not everything. Trust you me, there are people who like busted their ass trying to study.
Sudi.
Yeah, trying to
like shule bro.
Trying to make it in.
Shida ni gani?
Watu wamesoma and there are no jobs. Alafu nataka kutuambia pa sasa education is not everything. Yet
tunashindwa kufungua pombe ziko kwa baa yako na hujasoma. Na mimi nimesoma kukushinda.
Oh my.
The math is not mathing.
It's not. Totally.
It's not mathing.
Totally.
Mtu
ambe tu ukweli. Like
I feel like what we need during this time is accountable leaders and accountable leadership.
Facts.
Whereby tunakuvet before uingie hapo. Unaona venye wanavetingi mtu anaenda kunini Central Bank.
Hivyo.
Ama corporate ama Equity Bank. Umesoma nini? Na umesoma wapi? Na je, sawa. Ingia. Year 1, results ni gani? Hakuna results. Cheki.
Walai.
Mta. Enda ukamue ngombe zako.
Jipe shughuli.
Hesabu mayai ukiweka kwa crate. Sugoi. Fair ni nini sigoi ama sugoi?
Sugoi, I think.
Whatever the fuck you hail from.
The people in your hata iko hizi cabinets, like people, unqualified people. Like our president is surrounded himself with people who are not.
Ati our advisors who are not like this person akiongea, it's just verbal diarrhea. Imagine anaulizwa ati now the advisors who you surrounded yourself, we are taking action. Which action? Na tumekuona tu mkichill na yeye.
Mkichill. I don't know, man, ule sign language that lady who was doing the sign language during that interview, alijam. Wale alijam, jo alisema hizi ni ulikuwa unaona vitu anafanya like
like
because what why nini unaongea? What are you
I cannot
talking?
voice my jamming, but I am using my fingers. How irritated do you think I am?
Imagine. That's how you know Kenyans are very pissed. People are pissed. Na acha nikwambie, hizi si kelele ati za chura people are making. People, trust me, people are feeling it. Acha nikwambie, the fact that mtu acha usifikirie ati kwanza unasikia ule mpya alikuwa anasema ati we are going with Uber eating KFC. Like, are you serious? These people, one thing that really hurts me is the fact that ulingoja 2 protests happen. Ya tatu ndo mkaona ati tuko serious.
Ati sisi ni criminals.
Si mlikuwa mnasema ni AI tume-edit photoshoot ati tuko protest. Like, those are the people the leaders way to
those
people
are the leaders
who are just spilling out bullshit like mnaona you're so intelligent.
Yapa like
you're not making sense. It's so sad. Umengojadi watu wamekufa ndio unafikiria you are making change. Yet this is just a manipulation this guy is making.
Manipulation tactics.
Me by the
journalists were like, couldn't this be a discussion you would have had sooner?
Exactly.
Yes, that's why we are having this conversation.
Now when you have
lost... And you want
lost...
us to log into your X space and
Tukisema
listen
nini?
to you
Saying
pour
what?
more sewage into our heads. Someone who said there's no need to use police. Someone who said when you get into power, you'll be for the people. Someone who said that children will be your priority. 2 years later, children are dying.
Oh my
we
God.
are not
That's
safe as Kenyans.
That's the saddest
there is
part.
no accountability for the common wananchi. It's just you and your people living la vida loca while we languish. And then when we say something about it, we are criminals and treasonous.
Mimi naona msi yako na anga issues walai. Cause hiyo siku ya nini uliona vile aliongea vibaya?
Narcissism, anger issues, borderline personality disorder, ako bipolar as fuck, I'm a cheesy. This person is just going through...
The list goes on.
It goes on. I'm telling you. Yuko sawa.
Hayuko sawa. Like,
Alafu,
check
what
yourself.
happened
Check
to
yourself.
psych evaluations for leadership? Jumaneza kwa tu elect tu mtu anafaa kuwe Magdhari.
Literally.
Mwenda wazimu, huyu mtu mkimpea 1 more year atatoa nguo atembende hizi. Na ako in office.
Imagine.
Because make it make sense. Hata mwenda wazimu mkimkataza anakataa.
Anakataa,
anasema sitembei huku basi.
Sitembei.
Kwa market. Wewe tumepiga nduru hadi watoto wakakufa. Na bado huoni umekosea wapi.
You don't see it like you're in the wrong. Like, that's one thing that like really amazes me, the way this guy would just sit so composed and be like, it's not my fault.
Do you know,
is this
the thing
like,
that got me was the posture. Leg over the other. You see Linus, let me say the following. 1. Housing is creating jobs.
how?
Mimi nisome nursing kwenda kukua mjei.
And let's face it, kwani mjengo itajengwa for the rest of our lives. Sio ni kazi tu, it's just a contract itaisha within a few. So after those housings they're done. What else? What next?
Now you pay tax to be in that house. You pay more tax to have land. Pay tax for your car. Anything you're shipping from outside, you will pay tax. Your pads for your daughters and your mothers and your wives.
Even the vulnerable people who are going under chemotherapy. You want to tax even people who are having a hard time. Come on. Me, unaona mtu
kwa hospitali.
Instead of kwa human, wewe by the way hata tukuite tu man because you hate you hapana because you are not human.
Kweli munyama. Wewe ni munyama. Yani you belong in the world.
Those are not tendency of someone who like be sympathetic.
Nikiabductiwa.
Hata hauna huruma jamani.
I said what I said.
Like kwa akili yangu niko tu unamka ile video niko hopeless. There's nothing in this one, nothing. Nothing.
Juu sasa tutadu.
Tuambie tu kweli. Like, because me, I'm thinking, you know, the way we are moving, we'll reach a time whereby, you know, have you seen these videos where unaonyeshwa tu like a video of life, how life is supposed to be? You go to school, work for the rest of your life and die. Like, I mean, the young people are realizing that life is all about living in the present.
It's not about that.
And that's why we don't accept everything that is thrown at us.
Like,
lazima tujisimamie, we question it because tumekuja realize there's more to life than just being following the manual script venye inafai kukua. And that's why
we are questioning your methods, we are questioning your tactics because it's not working. We are educated, we are self-aware.
And there's better way to do things. I mean, you cannot pay, hata kama ni kulipa deni, you cannot pay debt inafai kulipwa for 100 years for 2 years. Come on. Apana.
Do you know this is the first government? Yes, the first government to tax its people poor. The first government that is being thrown out of office in its second year. The first government where the deputy rose to power.
And it's very evident.
Hakuna any government where the deputy rose to power.
Alafu, it's very evident, and they know. They were discussing saying that the budget here in Kenya could actually, in as 8 countries can operate in the same budget. And yet you want Kenya peke yake, jamani, hata kama,
before
please.
Before ingie kwa office ulikuwa unakashifu sana venye tunataxiwa.
Tunataxiwa and you're doing times a million. You're doing times a million worse. I mean, come on. Hata kama hata mtu hauna conscience wewe. Like hauna conscience. Chukua tu tuseme tu kweli. Yaani au feel kitu.
Tutembe tu na kiboko. Huyu mtu.
Wallahi.
Bana it was.
What do you want us to do?
Kweli kiboko tu. Yaani huyu mtu tu achapwe. Unaona pale Nyayo tu cha Chemba. Achapwe tu vizuri. Akitoka hapo analainika. Mambo inaenda sawa. Otherwise hatuna kitu ya kuongea na wewe. Hatuna. It's giving disciplinary action.
Yeah, like if you're not like imposing actions that we really want to like them to be done, like hakuna kitu unatuambia. Because there's no we are saying right there to do this, do that. Alafu wewe unataka kutuongea. You know, because me honestly, I'm thinking in this space is just trying to.
Oh, he's online now. President William Ruto, civil servants who have attained the age of 60 to proceed on retirement. All non-essential travels by state officers suspended. No state officer or public servant should participate in Harambee going forward. Number of the advisors in the public sector will be reduced by 50% immediately. Hey, hot bullshit. This is premium hot bullshit.
You might think you're doing something for us.
It's like kupunguza hii mkono ndio ongeze hii side ingine. Like unatuambia nini?
Mimi manze, mimi bedhe msana.
Hakuna statistics yoyote. Reduced by 50 immediate.
So what?
How is that putting money in our pockets?
How?
We want to hear this amount of money is going into this. MPs are now 50% of their salary has been slashed and it has gone into public education.
Yes.
Now, children can go to school without having to borrow help for this amount because we have done this and this. This bullshit at 60 years proceed. Fuck that. Atuambi anything. No. There's not shuka tu.
So what's clear is that we want actions that actually
we want numbers.
Because make build structures that will empower youth, not to empower peke yake, but giving us jobs that hata ukianza kutaswa watu na kuona pesa, you cannot tax someone who doesn't even like unaona mimi naona the reason why people are going out to these streets, most of these people wamesoma, they have degrees, some have masters. Hakuna job. Mtu ameluzo pale anasema tu mimi hope yangu acha tu nipiganie country ni kufanya nilifanya kitu ya maana, because that's hapo ndo umetufinya hadi
ukiona like I remember watu wakichochana twende maandamano. Watu walikuwa nasema kwani you don't fear death? Yes, I don't fear death because like what's in it for me? Juni kiishi and then si bado nitakufa.
Shida itakumaliza tuseme tu I give up.
Exactly. Exactly.
I give up.
So
because that's why anataka tuende and it doesn't.
Sasa ukiniambia watu wa 60 years plus wana retire. 50% of advisors wanakatwa. Blah 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 blah. No, education, land, food, security, resources, health, public servants. What are the statistics? What are the numbers? What's going in it?
Because I saw a video where Sonko was saying that you are doing Uhuru reign. Alikuwa, like, during that time, imagine, like, money was collected, the revenue, anapatiwa 50 million out of nowhere, anamboini yako.
Imagine.
Tell me how that money can help people. Like, you can imagine that was then, and now, and this is the finance bill you wanted to take place. Alafu, hii kitu ingetuumiza sana. Hata tujui bado kama imereject you ama kuna tuka plan. Because me, I know, you people, you think we are dumb. And one thing,
after
I'm really happy.
After 21 days, hii kitu inarudi on. Like nothing happened.
Because, you know, I'm thinking of, what if sasa, hiyo space people don't enter, alafu sasa, akasirike tena.
Yeah, kasirike tu.
Atatufanya nini? We want to
Imagine right now we don't give a fuck.
Because now we are literally pushing your buttons. We are pushing the president's buttons. And unatuonyesha exactly what we expect.
Yeah.
Because
you're moving according to the script.
Unatuonyesha kitu ingine, at least this guy at least understands autoonyeshi hiyo. Like literally, usijiita hustler tena because you are not.
You're not.
Literally, you're a thief.
So
unatuibia tu tukiangalia hivi.
Like imefika, we are tired.
We are tired.
We are not logging into the X space to listen to your bullshit.
Unless actions are taken.
You're not giving us substantial things that we can move forward with. And for that, shuka too.
Shuka.
Yeah.
Na bado usifikirie because tumeacha protest that it's over. I mean, it's not over.
A luta continua. So that's
nayo, I swear.
It has been OT and Monday on the couch at X-Files. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on X-Files, our Instagram X-Files, TikTok X-Files. Interact with our content.
Interact. Tuambie what you would want us to discuss about next time.
What do you think about this?
Tuliza maswali, tuko hapa kuwajibu everything. We are here to tackle every other topic that comes. Because I mean, we are here to create awareness na keeping people woke. Because I mean, in this generation, lazima tukue woke. Hakuna kulala tu hivi unalala tu una exist.
At this time you're sleeping. It's not possible. It's not possible.
We don't allow that here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you.
Adios, guys.
See ya.